right, so we have lots of music producers, especially Ghanaians, but trust me, we have some in Ghana. I mean, most of them from Ghana, they go live outside the country, they come back and they keep doing music for us. And today I get the privilege to actually talk to CT. CT is a Ghanaian, he's a producer, but he's based in South Africa. Once in a while, he comes around to visit us, but of course, with his good works, it's okay to let the world know more about him. Hello.
Hello. Hello, people.
You know, your name fascinates me, CT. And the T, I thought I was going to see maybe like TI, but this is T, as in the tea we drink, TEA.
Yeah.
Why?
The full name of that is Cocoa Tea. Like the CT is Cocoa Tea, but I had to cut it short because it sounded like a name of a clown. So I had to just flip it over and then make it CT.
And why?
Because I realized that, you know, the nicest thing is I realized that the name was taken by other people, the Cocoa Tea, and I didn't like it. And the name came to stay because I had that name from high school, Agri Memorial. So shout out to all my Agri Memorial friends. You know, I'm being those people that, like, when they're always on set, they say shout out to
all those people.
So,
now, I read a little about you before I actually came in, and I think one of the interesting bit I read was that you actually love tea so much. You drink a lot of tea, and you're actually good in preparing it, especially chocolate. Why?
Just because I just know how to put the combinations. It's the same thing. I can use the same product that people have already around, and then I just put this one in and then put that one in. I want sweet taste.
But that's just water and other things.
Yes.
People are learning to cook rice and stew, banku and okra soup. Tea!
I have something to ask you. Just imagine if you have rice. Okay, everybody has a way of preparing rice. And my way of preparing the same tea is a different technique. Maybe I bring water first or I bring something else first. You know, you never know. It's my secret. But it tastes better. I'll make you one day.
Wow. Well, he's the best tea preparer so far. But hey, I mean, I read also that, you know, you were here, then you moved to South Africa, school and all of that. But before that, it looks like you had started working with some of our artists here before, you know, you went all the way. I had to do all of that before coming here. So tell me about your works with some of these artists before moving to South Africa.
Okay, so that was my coming up though. That was my coming up. So I did a beautiful song with Sakode titled One Time for Your Mind. I mean, it was, oh, are you shocked? For real?
Wow.
Don't wow me now.
Okay. So let me allow you to talk. Okay.
You're making me feel like a celebrity now. Yo guys, man, I made that song, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did. And then I did a song with a kid called Robbie Adams, who was also coming up, but he was one of the kids that I was also trying to push. And then I started, he even had a feature with some other guy, what's his name again? Stoneboy. Yes, perfect, Stoneboy. So it was going up, but that was my first big break. Chenfe as well, and a couple of from Niso, yes, those guys. We had little work, and then after that I moved.
Why did you move to South Africa? I mean, if you had started something really big like this.
I think the vision was big, you know, and then I needed to also perfect myself because I knew everything I learned was self-taught, and I had the chance of learning from some guy called Posse G. Yes, that guy, Posse G. Posse G was really great. I'm not gonna lie, like he taught me a lot being here. So like, shout out to Posse G again one more time. And then also like, so when I was still here, I realized that I need to learn more. Like I needed to like package the little I know properly so that I can also be the best, because that's one thing that we lack. We are good at what we do, but if we educate ourselves better, like we can, you know, we can be the top. It just makes no difference. Like we just shine. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I just went there to study production, and then through that season I was like, yo, I'm actually getting better at this. Now let's switch the whole thing to a different level.
So that was when it all started.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And I heard you've worked with the likes of Davido, Patoranking. Maybe these are the ones I can remember, but I'm sure there's more probably I do not know.
Okay, yes, because I work with like labels like Sony and Universal artists, because I'm a producer / a singer as well. So I write for especially people, some of the media people in SA, like the artists there in SA. I work with most of them. So that's what I do. Like, I just always like being behind the scenes over there because that was the only way I could get into the industry. If I start showing my face, it was like, who is this one now? He's Ghanaian. No, man, we can't take him because he's Ghanaian. You know, so I had to take one of their own to push him, to produce for him, to let the sound penetrate before I could come out on the limelight.
But how has the experience been like working with all these artists? I mean, sometimes we always have this perception that it's just, coming into the studio 9 times, you guys do you do your thing, and then maybe they sing, you release it. How has the experience been like, especially working with top artists like that?
I would just say that the journey is not easy. First, the journey is not easy, but when it gets there, just don't lose yourself, because the experiences that I get is growth. That's what I see from it. Like, it's growth. It's like, oh, okay, cool. If I do this, I can get this. And mindset, it changes, because it also motivates you to keep doing more. It doesn't let you lay back. Like, it's just easy. And I basically end up knowing the music business more than just being a beat guy. And then because trust me, every producer around the world is complaining about being ripped off by artists. So I think throughout this process, I've actually learned not to be ripped off by anybody. Even if it's God, he will know that, hey, I can't go to this one because, So yeah, for me, that's the most important thing, that I feel like it's an experience for me.
Now let me put you in this corner. For instance, if you are to produce a song for me.
In the corner.
Okay, so yeah. So if you are to produce a song for me, I'm a rapper anyway. Don't ask me to rap anyway. Okay, so if you are to produce a song for me, how much would you charge?
I don't like to put the figures out there, but I think you have to speak to my manager. He's right there.
Okay.
But roughly, if I have to do you a favor, I'll do you a favor for like taking like, say, $4,000. It's a favor.
$4,000?
Yes, kind of. I'm just saying that just because I'll do you a favor.
So if you're not doing me a favor, how much would you charge?
That one you have to see him. But I'm just saying $4,000. That means it also comes with like other things, like maybe I'll have to pay a guy who plays saxophone, depend on the kind of song you want. Maybe I would even book a keyboardist. Every keyboardist has his own fee. I'm just giving you a roundup fee so that in case, it's not my money. Even the mixing, the engineering, all those things, people are taking the money. I'm only it's like you building a house. I need lights, I need this, so.
Wow. So just for our viewers to know who like as I said, I've seen Patoranking, I've seen that, but can you give us a list of some of the songs you've produced, musicians?
I've worked with Black Coffee from South Africa. Look at that, you see that? Black Coffee. I've worked with Black Coffee, I've worked with Una Rams, I've worked with Speedstar, I've worked with Tapsi from SA, I've worked with David, Patoranking. I really want to work with like Chris Brown. Like, I want to. And
are you done with Africa yet?
No, like, you don't have to do too many. You can move quick. Like, why I don't want to think like it's going to be difficult. I want to think like can happen. As long as, we are still alive and anything is possible.
Wow. So tell me, how challenging is it as a producer working with artists, especially when you know someone has a very beautiful talent, but the person, it's so difficult to work with the person. Either the person has an attitude, like arrogance, I don't know. How challenging is it?
Well, I think I like this question because that's the only way I started making money. That's the mindset I had to start making money from producing and being a music producer. I tolerate every nonsense, regardless of, even as a mad person I love. It's just you. Your main goal is for the music. You are here to work. The person's attitude would only trigger you to be tougher. Like, dude, I said the word tougher. Damn, it's to be tough, guys. Don't say tougher. To be tough, like, for such things, like, because I don't know. You can end up tolerating people from different, because I've seen people who come and they are, oh, here, yo, bro, man, yeah, man, I want to work with you, man. I'll pay you off and stuff. And then you get others who come through and be like, oh my God, like, really? I don't have money, but I feel like we can do something. And and you have to also accommodate everybody. And you know who. Some people come with lies, some people come with like ego, others come with like anything. But for me, my biggest challenge and the weapon that I use to defend myself is love.
Wow, it's love, and I guess that's all we all need to do. But knowing, for most of them who come to you, I don't think they come asking you that, Charlie, where are you from? But those of you who, those musicians who come to you knowing that you are Ghanaian, how do they relate to you?
Yeah. And actually, you know what? Knowing that I'm Ghanaian, it's actually more fun because the Ghanaians, we don't like to like always bring out things, you know, we don't like to give. We like to give, but it's like we have to suck it out of us before we give, you know. And especially if you are starting something, you know, like, and I meet any Ghanaian that is starting something and the vision is good, I'm in to support for free without expecting anything. But we have to make it still expecting, without expecting anything, it's still on paperwork though, you know, so that we know that it's clear. But they always come through and be like, yo, my man, like, yeah, I knew, you know, CT, man. Ish. Charlie, your vibe is nice, but like, I just want us to, like, you know, yeah, do something. But they always get excited knowing that I'm Ghanaian.
Oh,
yeah, but
that's good.
I think like you should come to the studio and do something. I know you don't want to do it too.
I'm a rapper, I just told you.
Me, okay, let's see, we're just saying it on air. Okay, yo, Sharp, man, she's coming to the studio next week. You guys should watch out, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
You know? So you can tell them that you're hitting the studio soon.
I'm hitting the studio very soon.
Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So, I mean, now that you're in Ghana, I know maybe you visit Ghana more often. What are you bringing to Ghanaians?
I'm bringing a lot of things. I want to teach people music business. That's the most important thing. Not even the artists. The artists, they are very stingy and they know it. You know yourself. I'm not hiding it. You know yourself. They are stingy and they know it. So the producers, the people who are in my lane, like, I need you guys to like understand what you're doing, because the only way you would be able to ask them for $4,000 is because you know what you're doing. If you don't know, they will say, exposure. What's exposure? No, exposure doesn't eat.
Yeah.
It's just a word. I mean, come on. Even, yeah, you know, it doesn't make money. I mean, so yeah.
Now, there's always this perception when you talk to the old folks, they complain about the fact that the young producers these days do more of technology. They get machines, maybe laptops 2 and 3, just go online, play the beats, and they feel they are all cool like that. What is your advice, and what do you have to say to that?
I don't think that is what they do. Coming from someone that has been doing this, I spend money to buy plugins. Plugins that is, if you see a software, small device, $2,000, and you expect me to come and produce that, let's say I'm just saying, use that device to produce for you for free. Okay, I understand, I'll do it, I don't mind, but what am I also going to get to pay back what I've spent money on? The upcoming ones, they don't have the funds. We live in Ghana. It's not everybody who's privileged to have. Even me, I started from there, downloading stuff online and doing all those things. But now I buy. There's difference. There's growth. That's what it comes. But those people, I will tell them not to stop. You understand? Keep doing it, because that's the only way you get better. And there's no producer in this country that is here. I'm telling you. You only find him being established first before he can be here. But if he's not established, he's never going to raise his shoulder. I'm one of them. If I'm not established, my shoulder is not going to be like this. I mean, why would I be that kind of person? No, I wouldn't. So they should keep on going to, now I'm not promoting downloading, but like I'm just saying, keep doing what you're doing. But you know what, on the low, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, sharp.
All right. Now, before I let you go, why are you in Ghana?
I'm here to work. And I'm here to meet my mom. Jimmy Cash, what's up?
Well, let's talk about the work when we are done with this, yeah?
Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this.
Well, CT, welcome back to Ghana once again. I know you come around more often, and we are looking forward to more of you. When you're doing the productions, just let us know. We do the behind the scenes and all of that.
Are you serious? Are you really going to do that for me?
And myself.
Mommy, I just found myself a wife.
We'll talk about that after, but thank you so much. It's been amazing talking to you, and I look forward to seeing more of your works and everything you do.
Thank you. God bless you for having me. Can I say something to people? Yeah. Perfection will only exist when you constantly practice. Don't stop, my brother. Gang, gang.